Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I missed yesterday because I had some things going on. I had to kind of focus on just home life stuff. But today I really want to focus on raising and lowering vibrations. To me, that's an important subject to talk about. There's a lot of detail you could go over. There's so much coverage that you could put into words and explain, high vibrations, low vibrations, the benefits from it, the negative if your vibration gets too low, things like that. So to me, vibrations are an important topic to talk about. I just don't want to, drag on too long with the subject because I seriously could. I could go on for days and days and days about lowering and raising vibrations. So, us, as a spirit, everything is energy. Everything is vibrational. So, you always want to vibe on like the higher side. You don't want your vibration to lower. When your vibration lowers, that's when it brings you down. And nobody wants to be in that negative setting. So, some of the things that I personally do to keep my vibration high is I try to smile. I'm not big on smiling because I'm still working on the self-confidence type thing. I don't like my smile, but trying to smile. Something as simple as smiling. Usually anything that gives you that feel-good feeling, makes you happy, warm, content, that raises your vibration. It could be a simple smile. It could be a hug from your kids. It could be a good book. It could be an ice cream cone. Anything that brings you happiness. That keeps your vibration up. Now, when you get on to lower vibrations, being sad, being depressed, lonely, hurt, anger. Anger is a big one. Anger will bring your vibration very low. Fear lowers your vibration. And I like to try to tell people when you start feeling those emotions, instead of allowing them to condition your mind and lower your vibration, as you start to feel them, try to reroute it and turn it into a positive. Because for every negative, there's always a positive. So, like as soon as you start feeling that you're getting angry about something, or as soon as you get off the phone and you're like, man, that really hurt, or that really upset me. As soon as you start feeling that, try to turn it around. Try to switch it out. Like, okay, so-and-so made me so mad, but I'm going to go outside and I'm going to play baseball with my kids. Or I'm going to pick up these markers and I'm going to color in a coloring book. And I'm totally going to forget about this anger that I have, because it's not always easy to let go. But it's so worth it, and a lot of people hold grudges. Holding grudges isn't good. That's going to keep those emotions trapped inside. You don't want them trapped inside, because then not only are they going to lower your vibration and they're going to bring you and overcome you with nothing but negativity, it's going to linger on for days and days and days. Days could turn into weeks, weeks could turn into months. And you don't want that. You always want a clear conscience. You always want the happy-go-lucky. You don't want the negativity. You don't want it to bring you down. So, whether it's I'm sad, I'm mad, I wanna just go cuss them out, or I just want to throw something, or I'm terrified of this, or I'm terrified to try that. Try to turn it around into a positive. Yeah, you might be scared of something. You might be having fear. But even if it's baby steps, there's ways to get through it. Work through your fears. Never allow your fears to control you. If you allow the simplest fear to control you, they're always going to control you. The littlest fears turn into huge fears. And eventually your mind will become conditioned and you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck because you allowed that fear to overcome you. You allowed it to trap you. Your vibration's now low. You're full of negativity. You gotta stomp that. You gotta squash it. You gotta, rise up from that. So even if it's, oh, I'm so mad, but now I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call so-and-so because they make me smile all the time. They make me happy. They make me feel all warm inside. Like I can talk to them about anything, no matter what kind of day I'm having. They always pick me up. They always, bring the best out of me. If that's what it takes, do it. Or I'm terrified of this, or I'm upset at that. Go for a walk. Just go for a quick stroll, quick walk. That clear your mind, breathe in the fresh air, connect with nature, look at the trees, just connect, and forget all about those harsh feelings you had, because eventually you're gonna allow the negativity to take over so much that not only are you gonna be brought down, but everybody around you in your daily life is gonna start to feel it. I'm a firm believer, you don't have to be an empath to feel the energies. You don't. So if I'm walking around my house all day and I'm complaining and I'm just grouchy and I'm mumbling and I'm just in this horrible, horrible mood, it's eventually going to rub off. My kids are going to start sensing it and feeling it, and it's going to start rubbing off. They're going to now be in a grouchy mood because they've watched me for how long, they've heard me for how long, and it's just gonna keep spiraling downwards. That's how it's gonna work. So you're always gonna want to do what makes you happy, do what makes you smile. Never allow any negative emotions, any negative feelings to overcome you. And when they start to, keep it in your head, keep it up here. For every negative, there's always a positive. And just try that. I mean, I like I said at the beginning, I could go on and on and on and on for days, but I don't want to bore nobody. I definitely don't want to repeat myself. This was a fear of mine. I've always been like the quiet, stick to myself type thing. I didn't do public crowds. I didn't do, anything public. Everything with me was so hush-hush and so private because I have that fear. I have fear of being judged and stuff. But you know what? I'm working through that, and that's why I'm here. Not only am I trying to spread awareness and trying to be there for others and have positivity and, help lift others up, but I'm also working through my fears, and I'm also, trying to overcome some of my issues. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. I want to be here for you. I want to try to be your picker-upper. Just spread you some positivity, at least get you to smile, and at the same point in time, it's helping me as well. That's all I got for you today. Like I said, don't want to bore nobody. Don't want anybody to watch no boring video for however long. I'm not exactly sure what the next topic's going to be. Usually, I'll just be sitting there doing whatever, and it'll be like, ding, and I'll be like, oh, talk about this. So we'll have to just wait and see. I want to try to make this a daily thing every day, even if it's, real short. But other than that, that's really all I got. So everybody have a great day. Smile. Go make somebody else smile. And condition your mind. Every negative has a positive. You might not see it at first, but when you explore it and think it out, for every negative, there's always a positive. Always.